Hello? Everything's still booting up. Wait for my music to start again. So, come on. There we go. Are we back? Are we here? That theme park is so cool, it can time travel? It can time travel back to the 90s. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy that. Who would have thought? I'm just trying to see if I can uninstall that piece of junk. I'm so annoyed. I had some serious reservations when I saw... But you know what? I don't think it's even installed per se. I think it's just open, like it's just running from a location. I had serious reservations when I downloaded it and I saw that the person... Damn it, I forgot that my shift delete key is also my technical difficulty screen. I had serious reservations when I saw that the people that developed Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, or at least, I don't know if it was the people that published it this second time around, I don't know, but it was the same people as Planet Coaster. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I don't know if they like developed both the games and used the same engine, and that just is a cancer to my machine or what, but I was really hoping it was gonna be completely different, because especially when I learned that it was literally the same game from like 2000 whatever, just ported to 2020. I was like, oh, it should hopefully be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. The clown curse continues. It's so upsetting. Alright, let's see if we can, I don't know how many people are still here, if we lost anyone in the purge, but we're gonna switch over to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. Because we've played this a fair bit and haven't had any troubles, so... There we go. So I don't know what that means. Like, we've done like 2 polls in a row to try and decide what game we're gonna play, and both times the game has absolutely nuked the computer. Because the thing is, I was like, oh, I really hope. Hold on, I need to get this all this screaming out of my ears. Oh, this is the level that we started last time. Pause. Oh wait, we have a save of this, don't we? Yeah, we do. There we go, that's what we're up to. I don't think it's a good place to start from, but... Yeah, I was like really worried that... Oh, maybe it's my PC? Maybe my PC's having problems now and it's gonna start doing this. But then... We managed to play several games in between. Like, we played through a bunch of Atomic Heart. Bad memories, but it still happened. No problems there. We played through, you know, we played Skyrim. We played a few different things and didn't have any problems at all. So it is just like a Rollercoaster Tycoon issue. But only those ones, not this one. So man, I don't... Every time this happens, I'm just getting one step closer to just going back to City Skylines, because I really want to play that again. And I was planning on doing some stuff in between, but everything has just absolutely been a nightmare. To be fair, I have way more nostalgia for this one than 3 anyway, though. This one was such a good game. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. What we might do... Because we've got 2 options. Either we can play this... We'll play this today because we're going to be playing Rollercoaster Tycoon anyway. And then we can... I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if I really want to run another poll. I might... Okay, so I think what will happen is either we'll play this today, and next week we'll either play Parkitect or we'll just go straight into City Skylines, because we were planning on going back to that anyway. Or the other option is, which I'm probably less keen on, is we can switch this into the Monday slot. Rather than having it monthly, we could actually do it weekly and actually get through the list of scenarios. But, bruh, it's been giving me an absolute headache. Thing is, my City Skylines is broken at the moment. Kind of bummed about it. Really? Why is that? Do you know why? I know they were going to be adding like a bunch of like DLC and stuff, but that shouldn't have broken anything. Well, actually they did a patch as well, didn't they? So in theory that could break something. We have like no money, and we have a pretty big loan. I think we need to get some rides in here. What don't we have? Like anything. We've got that. We've got that. Do we have this? I don't think we have this. $460, that's fine. Take out another grand. I'm so much more comfortable on this one than the other one. I know what I'm doing. I know how it works. It does work. Do these do pay us money? Okay. Bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's all of the roller coaster. I'm just hoping. Can somebody quickly Google? I don't know if anyone has the opportunity, but can someone Google? Who are the developers of Park Beyond? Because if it's Frontier, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so upset because I'm actually looking forward to that game. And so far, 2 out of the 2 Frontier games I've tried to play have both crashed. And I'm pretty sure they do, like, the Zoo Tycoon ones as well. Or at least they do Planet Zoo, which I had been theoretically interested in. But same developer, very similar to Planet Coaster, I think, in the design and everything. So it would just be the same... like, the same thing. The same engine and everything, and I'm almost certain my machine would just have a fit. I genuinely don't understand why, but it keeps just not working, so... Okay, so that requires a couple grand. That's fine. We've got a couple grand. There. Let's get people coming in. Limbic Entertainment. Okay, good. So not Frontier. Okay. It might actually be playable then. Put a lot of effort into a map, and after an update, it just couldn't load anymore. I can probably fix it eventually. Yeah, that's such a kick in the guts, though. I understand why I've just sort of left it. Because, like, even if you can fix it, it's not exactly a straightforward fix usually, and yeah, it can take a long time to rectify. That's so annoying. Right, you just free roam. Alright, we should get some actually no, people are only allowed to sit and put rubbish in here, because the goal of this one the goal of this scenario is to sell heaps of food. We're just getting coasters in so that more people will actually come to the park. Let's get rid of some of these cactuar. I don't want the cactus. It's really throwing me off though. Having that happen twice as well is so frustrating. Wait, is that the one I just did? I don't think so. Oh, no, it is. It definitely is the one I just did. Gee, these things look massive. Oh my goodness. He's gigantic. That's what she said. You'd think the mini roller coaster would be small, no? Smallish, I guess. Let's put it there. Oh, just a casual $5 grand? Yeah, we can afford it. See? We've got $5 grand. Easy. Easy clap. Did I actually open this roller coaster? I think so. Yeah, it's going. Yeah. So that's the entrance, I guess. So let's go down here. Oh, these things always annoy me. They make you... Okay, can we get... We might be able to get out here, actually. This might be alright. Whoops. They give you this pre-built thing that's got this crazy, annoying starting zone. Okay, we don't want that much. And then just make it impossible to get there. This one's actually probably one of the least annoying I've seen, but still annoying. Okay, there we go. And now we'll start it. Open. Okay. Hopefully now we can start making money so that we can get everyone into here. Wonder if there's a way to specifically get them to walk through there. There's a lot of people around here. What if I just made them walk across... What if they walked across here? I don't know. Is this only an exit or something? Oh no, people are coming in there. There's not many people coming in that side, but there's a lot of people coming in this side. And there's nothing happening here. Maybe I just put in a stack of shops over here. Just as they come in, they're greeted with all the shops. Ah, what was that? Drink stall. Okay, cool. Anger. Oh no. Preps, why would you do this? You're clearly trying to play off the hatred that I have right now. How do we move? How do we move around? Oh, is there no space here? I'm just trying to play a cool roller coaster game. And every roller coaster game that I try and play blows up in my face. And we don't get to play it. And it makes me very sad. And I don't appreciate you taking advantage of me like this while I'm trying to just have a good time. Also, Dead Space 3. Bad. Actually, now that's like... Now as much as that thing's like, remember Dead Space 3, it also makes me remember Atomic Heart. Because... Oh man, that game, it wasn't that good, was it? Sure, people loved it, but bruh. I like Chaos. Well, you're in the right stream then. We've already had everything crash once, so it's a good start. We're $300 in the hole. Nice. I like the cozy fireplace sounds of anger, rage, and anger. Yeah, it's cozy, but also terrifying and angry. Bruh. Just want to have a fun stream. Why is no one cleaning up this flippin' rubbish? I'm going to hire a handyman with the sole job of patrolling these 10 feet of footpaths so you stop dropping rubbish everywhere. My goodness. Every time I look back, there is nothing but garbage. And I have 3 people already in that area, and I just had to hire another one because they're still not clean. It's gonna cost me so much money as well. That's the real tragedy. You know what? I'm gonna take out more loans. I don't even care. I need more money to spend on shops. I'll do it. I've already done it, in fact. You can't stop me. Somebody's eventually gonna work out what I'm doing here and stop me, but not today. Now they're throwing rubbish down here. You know what? There aren't bins down here, so that's kind of fair. I probably should be... I was originally planning to only have the seats and the bins at the other end, but because seemingly everyone wants to only be down here, I'm gonna just try and capitalize on that and put stuff in here. There we go. Plenty of bins. Plenty of seats. There, hopefully that'll do it. Alright, so we've got another little shop central plaza over here. Pretty sure we put... Oh, we didn't put everything in at all. We skipped like... Wait, we started at like halfway. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that. The question was rhetorical. We all know what's wrong with me. Oh, already got that one. I did think Oh, stop. I did think there should have been more shops. Gotta work up backwards. Oh, I can't afford it. Come on. Okay. Now I'm in debt again. You know what? What's our maximum loan potential? I'm done. I'm so done. Ice cream. Just a bit of everything. This one is broken down. Don't care. Let's put in a little path through here. Whoops. Just remove the seats people were sitting on. Didn't actually intend to do that. This one. Old Chipperino. Okay, let's put farthing in there. Let's just lower this a little bit. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be fine. He says very convincingly. We just need more shopping complexes. Nothing can go wrong as long as we have more shopping complexes. There we go. Alright, we're going to get some more seats through here. So we removed a couple in the big restructuring of 23. There we go. Money! That's right, we've got like 4 or 5 grand in the bank and only a 40 grand loan. It's fine. Making an entire mall issue. It's, oh my, I can read. I swear to God, I actually can read. No one will believe me, but it can be done. Making an entire mall instead of a theme park. Yes. This is what I've done in the past. But to be fair, in this one, it's actually the goal. It is actually literally what I'm supposed to do. Here we go. If we can read here. To achieve a monthly profit from food, drink, and merchandise sales of at least $1,000. So while in the last couple ones I've done this just because I wanted to, in this one it's actually the goal. So I'm gonna pay some of that back. Consume food and beverage. That is what you're here to do. Okay, well, now that I've got some actual rides to attract people in, it is definitely going better, I think. I think there was a way to see... Oh yeah, here we go. So we're halfway there. We're literally only halfway there. Great. $400 loan interest per month. I mean, that could be way worse, to be fair. What's our research looking like? Oh, we're getting a pretzel stall. Why has that not been fixed yet? Do I have to hire a new mechanic? Fix it! We only have like 5 rides. We can't really afford to have one of them not working. Hey, you guys, if you want to go grab a burger while we wait for the guy to fix the ride, feel free to. Just twin. Alright. Do we have anything else we can build? Not really. Is there like a real... Whoa. What else is... Is there like a real small one we can make? Demon drop. 20 by 7. Jeez. I love that the haunted house is in the gentle section. Very gentle. 20th of October. Okay, so 2 days we get pretzels. Perfect. Okay, so people, as soon as they come in to the park, they are forced to go through the shopping complex before they can go anywhere else, which I think is an ideal scenario. And then there's a few rides along the way. There's another massive shopping complex here. Go, pretzels. Which one is it? And hopefully somewhere along the way, they buy my damn pretzels! Also, there's this as well. So we actually kind of have like 3 shopping complexes. There you go, pretzels. Just a gently haunted house. Yeah. Just a gentle haunted. Nothing crazy going on. Just you know, lightly haunted. The ghosts don't like... No, you know it'd be even better if it was haunted, right? See, I feel like the gentle haunted house is the traditional haunted house. The real haunted house, the real like hardcore haunted house is, you haven't filed your taxes. You'll never pay your student debt. Patrick Stewart's 82 years old. Doesn't have long left. That's the real haunted house. So I guess the one that we do have in this one, yes, it's quite gentle, to be fair. I think that checks out. The demotivational house? No, that's straight up horror. That's not just demotivation. That's straight up horror. That would just put me in existential dread the whole way through. Which would be far worse than seeing a literal ghost. Can I pop the balloons of the people holding them? No. What a shame. Are these people stopping and looking at the roller coaster? They're just watching people ride it? That floats your boat. The heavily haunted house has unstable coaster games installed on every electronic device. The PTSD, please, no! It just has, yeah, every kind of tycoon game imaginable installed on a computer or some device of some description, but it crashes every 40 minutes. So you can get enough into the game that you're invested, but not enough to complete anything. That is true horror right there. That is true horror. Ghost of Wallets Pass. Yep. My student debt. No! My livable income. My livable wage. No! Gas prices. Ah! The price of housing! The housing market! True horror. True horror. Then the games on the other pads are gacha games, and you can't access unless you pay.
Cripsa 200 près de tout log D-Time. I am scared.
Yeah, I'm scared as well. That is, like, the thought of that leaves me terrified. Absolutely terrifying. You can only play a real game if it's a gacha game. I think it's more terrifying, though, if it was just... If, like, there wasn't even the option of that. You couldn't even pay to win, as such. You just have... You are locked into permanent... What's the word? Permanent, just permanent torture. Just spend perpetuity only being able to play 40 minutes of several different games that you cannot complete or continue. That would literally be one of my worst nightmares. That would actually be terrifying. Paid pools are also garbage? Oh yeah, I guarantee they are. But for me, like my own personal hell, one of them at least, would definitely be either having only a single game that I could play for eternity, or having all the games that I could want, but only ever being able to play the first 40 minutes of them. That sounds like actual hell. Car ride? Nice. Should we put one of these in? The amount of times you would end up having to try and cross the border. You're finally awake. No! Not like this! Hope you can speedrun. I mean, I guess that would be one way to try and combat it, right? You just learn to speedrun stuff. That's like, man, I have huge respect for speedrunners, but it's just, it is, like, I cannot think of a worse way to consume a game, for me personally, because I play games to relax and have fun and do stupid stuff, and having to speedrun stuff, like, you can't really experience the actual game doing speedrun. You can experience specific strategies and specific, you know, look, you definitely experience something, but I don't feel like it's joy. I feel like it's calculation, mathematics, no joy. I know, I'm sure there's lots of people that... What is this idiot doing? Lots of people that do speedrunning that actually genuinely enjoy the process and enjoy the whole thing, but... yeah, it would not be for me. And then it's probably a game that starts with 40 minutes of cutscenes, so you'll just watch movies for the rest of your life. It's Atomic Heart all over again. We literally played, like, I think it was either 30 or 40 minutes of cutscene before we started the game. And to be fair, that was the best part of the game. Once we started playing, it dropped off a cliff. It wasn't... The cutscenes were the best part. But having to watch that and getting to, like, you just get your weapon and then that's the game. Then you're done, then it crashes. That would be an absolute hellscape. No thank you. I choose death. No thank you. Alright, we'll make it slightly less of a nightmare. For every game you complete within those 40 minutes, you permanently get 1 extra minute added on, but only if the game you speedrun is a AAA title. Wow. So what? 1 extra minute added on. But is that for every game or only that game? So if you did a speed run of, let's just go with Skyrim, you successfully speed run Skyrim like 100 times over, then you have an extra 100 minutes in every game. Okay, so then you, well, that definitely makes it not a nightmare anymore then, because then all you have to do is find a game that's short and easy to speed run within the 40-minute time period, and then you just speedrun that over and over and over again, getting better and better and better and better, and then eventually end up with enough time in the bank that you can just go, okay, now I can enjoy every single game I ever want for the rest of time. We're set. There would be, like, probably a couple years of utter misery while you like speedrun just that one game, perfecting it. Hey, Adam. But after that, you'd be free. I mean, it still wouldn't be fun for the first year or so, whatever. But man, you'd be able to get out of it. Recently been playing Far Cry 3. It's pretty fun. I don't think I've... No, I think I played a little bit of that. And I was told that it was amazing. I just didn't get into it. I think it was just part of the whole fact that I played Far Cry 1, and I loved Far Cry 1. Far Cry 1 was really fun, and I think we're actually going to play it again. I think the... play it on stream. I think the Discord vote at the moment for Fridays has currently got Far Cry 1 out ahead of everyone else, which I was genuinely surprised by. So that seems like that's what we'll end up playing. But I played that, and then I played 2, and I hated it. I hated 2 with a passion. Everyone else loved it. Like, they were so hot for Far Cry 2. I hated it. And then I played Far Cry 3, and it was much better in a lot of ways, especially aesthetic-wise. But it was still that, like, open world kind of thing. And I'd just been so fatigued and burned by open world stuff. Where is my funnel cake? That I just never really got onto it. But a lot of people say it's a great game, so... one day we may try it again. There we go, funnel cake. And then we'll add one up here. What? Oh, I thought it said 200. Literally Minecraft. Just speedrun Minecraft until you can make it. Make it harder, you only get 1 minute per game. So you have to, to be able to play the good games, you have to speedrun those games a bunch of times, getting a minute every time you speedrun it. Yeah, that would still be hellscape. That'd be terrible. But eventually, it'd be fine, I guess. You can easily get like 15-minute speedruns on that. Yeah, just do like, you could get like 2 Minecraft speedruns in your allotted 40 minutes, and then just keep building. Hey Claire, how you doing? Having fun? I am now. The eagle-eyed viewers among you who weren't here for the start of the stream may recognize that actually this isn't Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, and that's because old Clown Curse transferred itself from Planet Coaster to Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, and we had to switch to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, because honestly, I think it is the best one. I think it's the best one anyway, and it hasn't completely died on me, so this is where we're at. It's left us with a dilemma for what we're going to do on Monday. Going forward. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it and figure out. Either I'm just going to choose Parkitect because that was the next one in the options, or we'll go back to cities or something. I'm not sure. 1 minute per individual game completed and not allowed to use glitches or exploits. Well, then you, then we're back at the start. If you can't use glitches or exploits, then you're back at the start of the pure hellscape. There's no point in having those extra conditions at that stage, because then you're not going to be able to speedrun games. Speedrun several games, basically. I mean, I'm sure there are some out there that you could speedrun without glitches or exploits, but that's the backbone of the speedrunning community. If you don't use glitches and exploits, then are you even speedrunning? Most games can't be done without, like, in a speedrun fashion anyway, without that. Limit means when you get your 1 minute on Minecraft, you can get no more from Minecraft ever. So once again then, we're just back at the start. We may as well not have the extra conditions. We may as well just stick with the original scenario where it is a hellscape. You can only have 40 minutes in a game before it crashes. We're just back at the start entirely then. What are we working on currently? It's not telling me, because we haven't designed it yet. The hellscape with this false hope. You can get 1 extra minute. Yay! Only. Oh. I'm gonna build a road through here. because I can. Just get people traveling down there. No real reason. Actually, that's a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. Sorry, guys. I've just realized how bad of an idea that is. We can have it come in here, but we can't have it come in over here. Bro, can you get back in the park? Because otherwise we don't force them to go through the shopping complex, which is kind of our whole shtick. I'm not good at this being evil thing, okay? Me, on the other hand... Professional. Oh, Juliet, no. Watch us lose, like, 10 park rating for that. Still designing. Alright. It feels like we're not making any money. The reality is we're probably not making any money. Can we have... Is there a roller coaster that will fit in here? What about one of these? How big is that? That's not massive. Doesn't quite fit though either. Ooh. Professional villain is a good moniker. It's me. Professional villain. I'll put that on my resume. I'm a professional villain. Stop coming this way. Oh, now you're left to wander the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, he's found the path. That's sad. I was hoping that was his life now. If I have to suffer, so do you. Okay. Right, let's try again. What's that one, yeah? Oh, that's so... It's so close. I think I just removed this entirely. Don't come this way. There's nothing for you here. I think this whole extra path was just a mistake. Okay, that fits like that. We only need to take out, you know, a little bit of a loan. Easy. Where's the end?
Mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's right. No mistakes here. If you need a villain, don't rely on the amateurs. Exactly. Call the professionals. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to call me later once the amateur screws it up. Okay, that works fine. What about the other side? This looks like this could be significantly more annoying. Guess we'll find out. So how do I... Okay, sure, this is fine. Get rid of that. Wait, what? What am I... Okay, we're good. We're good now. And down. Perfect. Beautiful. Open. Great success! That's why we built the path. If you can't be good at it. Exactly. Never do anything for free. Okay, there are people going in there. And if what you're good is being bad, then get paid for it. You know what? You're allowed to have all the games you want, but their EA level of monetize and repetition And also, they don't work because it's EA. Not properly, at least. I mean, at least that could be eventually dealt with. Like, it'd suck ass, but eventually, as long as you just had enough money, you could overcome that problem. It's disgusting and insidious, but you can overcome it. Whereas the game's just crashing, and that's just like a hardline thing that happens. There's no way out of that. Alright, this park's going okay. How are we progressing, though? Wait, it's in the finance section. 842! Actually doing pretty good. What on earth did that say? The Sacagawea stall? Or something? What? What did it say? Try to find the one that looks out of place. Oh, there it was. The Sujinogawa. It's a drink. Literally never heard of it. Well, we've got one now. In you go, Sacagawea. Got it. Perfect. Just do it like the USA, throw money at your problems till they go away. Exactly. Exactly. And if you don't have enough money to throw at those problems, just go and invade a country with oil. Problem solved. Easy clap. That's something I can do. Invade something. Invade a country. So we are pretty close to the GG on this one, 842. Our our loan interest is finally starting to hurt us a bit because we got such a big loan. But otherwise, things are going pretty good. Whoa, no one's going in here. Is it closed? Do they just... I mean, I think a lot of them just don't want to go on a spinny boy when there's roller coasters. Why have they stopped? Is this broken down? Is that what that just said down there? I wasn't paying attention. I still love how with the rides in this game you just hear every couple seconds. Yeah. You just go on about your daily business. Just I don't know how loud it is for you guys. Hopefully it's not like overwhelmingly loud, but yeah, you definitely do just have the screaming from everywhere every couple seconds. The country that lost to emus. I don't know, Chief. That was too costly to deal with, so they backed off. Yeah, no, I think they had, that's actually a pretty funny story, that one, because they, like, literally had... No one wants to go on here. They had, like, 2 dudes with heavy machine guns, and their guns kept jamming, and the emus ended up winning. I'm pretty sure that China also lost a war against birds as well. There's a amount of litter. How many times do I have to hire a new handyman? I think there is a surprising amount of countries that have lost a war against birds. Why does no one want to go on this? Is it just like super expensive? Okay, well, it's 50 cents now. We've got like one person. Okay, there we go. See how that goes. Damn, the birds are unstoppable. Yeah. Like, Google it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there's like Australia lost the war to the emus. China lost the war to, I don't know, whatever, some bird that they have over there. And there might even be another, I think there might be another country as well that also lost a war against birds. But if you haven't heard of the Emu War, I would look it up. It's quite funny. They sent in the military to try and go and deal with a bunch of emus that kept eating their food, eating their crops, and they lost twice, I think. I think what we should do, actually, we should just... Ooh, we're so close to winning, actually. Well, let's just run some ads. I don't mean on Twitch. I mean in-game. Okay, we don't have any money, so... There is actually a map about that. China lost a war to sparrows. Oh, sparrows, is it? Australia to emus, and half the countries in Europe to turkeys. Oh, really? So there's a bunch in Europe as well. That is hilarious. Yeah, I don't know if I'd, yeah, I feel like I had seen a map that was something like that, and I was remembering, I could remember China, and obviously Australia, but I couldn't remember what the other ones were. Birds, hey? Not as easy to kill as you'd think. That's impressive. Man, have you seen a turkey or an emu? I mean, I don't know how you lose against sparrows, but turkeys and emus are some of the most dangerous birds on the planet, especially when cornered. Those things have some vicious attacks. Although the funny thing is that we lost against the emus. We didn't even fight the cassowary, which is one of the most dangerous birds on the face of the planet. Those things are brutal. We didn't even have to fight them. I mean, the emu's kind of similar in a lot of ways to a cassowary, but not as dangerous. But still can be pretty dangerous. Canadian goose? Is this your entrant for... Was this one of your entrants for world's most dangerous bird? Or is this just some kind of foul joke? We did it, everyone. We did it. Oh, I fell for the joke. Apparently it refers to Turkey as a country. Of course. Those were the states that lost in the Turkish independence war. I mean, also, you could say that the Ottoman Empire was heavily based out of Turkey, and they controlled a lot of Europe and the Middle East for quite a period of time. So, could be on that map. Got him, coach. Do they even have turkeys in Europe? Or is that a strictly... is it just North America? They've got to have turkeys in more places. They're probably just the Americas in general. Maybe not one of the most dangerous birds, but its nickname is the cobra chicken. The Canadian goose. Have you heard of the bin chicken, though? The bin chicken will give you a run for your money. Those things are reckless, ruthless. The old bin chicken. No, I have not. You haven't heard of the bin chicken? Classic staple of Australian culture, the bin chicken. It'll steal the food right out your bin. It's the name bin chicken. I mean, I think it's like, is it a crane or an ibis or something? I can't remember what it actually is. That's the bin chicken. When am I gonna have $700 to spend on this marketing? Apparently there are no turkeys over here in Europe. Oh, didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure it's like literally just America, right? Like North, South, and maybe Central, I think, are the only places that have turkeys. I could definitely be wrong about that. I almost certainly are, but I didn't think there was any in Europe, other than literal turkey. How far are we now? Wait, no? 965. We're getting super close now. Heckin' close. Hot chocolate stall. Alright. Scrap the wait for the advertising. It's time for hot chocolate. Let's go milk a brown cow. Chuck it in the kettle. Not the cow, though that would probably be quicker. I mean the milk. The chocolate milk that comes out of the brown cow. We put that in the kettle. Because obviously a cow wouldn't fit in a kettle without severe convincing of a butchery type. And at that stage, you know, it's not going to produce any milk, is it? Apparently cassowary and emu are ranked as two of the 6 most dangerous birds. Still wonder how the hell people managed to turn that island meant to be a giant prison into a home. Yeah, man, a cassowary is dangerous as hell. They could probably win a fight against some of the other very dangerous creatures down here. The thing that we found funny, because we went to Tasmania, which is the island below Australia, that for some reason some people class as a state of Australia. I will never accept this. Tasmania is Tasmania, it is not part of Australia. You can quote me on that. So we went down there, right? And we learnt about some of the things about Tasmania. And one of the things we learnt that was just hilarious to me was Australia was a penal colony, right? It was a penal colony of the UK. So people would come down from the UK, all the worst of the worst criminals, and they would live. They would be housed in Australia, in the prisons down there. We built prisons down here for them to live in, or whatever. The end. And then, from there, the worst of those worst who couldn't be controlled and contained then went from here to Tasmania. Right? So that was the penal colony of the penal colony. And then it gets better, because there is an island off of the coast of Tasmania that was even smaller, called Sarah Island, I think? Where the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst then went to live, because they couldn't control them in Tasmania, because they couldn't control them in Australia, because they couldn't control them in the UK. And then, I kid you not, I'm not making any of this up, then there was
Definitely not a sex thing.
It's not a sex thing. Then there was an even smaller island from that one, which was literally just like the size of a house or two, I think. Like, it was not very big at all. Where they would send them, if they still couldn't contain them, on that island. So it was just like, they're like, we can't handle them. Send them somewhere else. And they went from the UK to Australia to Tasmania to, I think it was Sarah Island, which is off the coast of Tasmania. Well, no, it was like in it's not off the coast. It was in like a bay, off of one of the cities down there. I can't remember. We went there, And then off of that island was another one, which was like all the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. So we thought that was quite hilarious. Tasmania is Tasmania, not part of Australia. You can quote me on that. Thank you for quoting me on that, Adam. I appreciate it. A Russian nesting doll of islands. Yeah. It's just a Russian nesting doll of criminals and prisons. So that island is the penal colony of the penal colony of the penal colony of the penal colony of Britain. Yeah. It's penal colony Australia to the penal colony Tasmania to the penal colony Sarah Island to the penal colony Grommet Rock, I think is what it was called. So the penal colony of the penal colony of the penal colony of the penal colony of Britain. That's the one. There was some very interesting things that we learnt about Tasmania, but that was my favorite fact. How terrible did you have to be to end up there? Well, am I back? What the hell was that? It just, like, the game didn't crash, the computer didn't crash. OBS just suddenly went down to 0 bitrate, and I quit it and reloaded it, and then it's like, the stream key was not working for some reason, even though nothing had changed, and then it was fine. I'm so confused. That was so confusing. Like, the whole computer didn't crash again, just OBS went down to 0 bitrate. Now, let me catch up on chat, because I was going down a rabbit hole, and then the thing just died on me. So Nazrin asked, how terrible did you have to be to end up there? So not as bad as you would think, because it was basically just because their prisons were overflowing that they sent us down here, from what I remember. So it wasn't like terrible. But then, to go from Australia to Tasmania, you had to have, like, either broken out of the prison or just, you know, not abided the rules, basically. Kept breaking the rules. And then from Tasmania, it was just a sequence of, like, you not being able to... I think it was mostly, like, breakouts. So that they had nowhere to run, essentially. They get eventually down to this place where they're on an island, and on a smaller island, and on a smaller island. There's nowhere they can go. There's nothing they can do. And so they eventually would just get stuck there. It's all Britain's fault again. Every time. Every time. Happened again. How terrible do you have to be to end up there? Well, stream guys. Yeah, it turns out I'm on Grommet Rock now. Sorry, guys. Pretty bad, apparently. I was just saying that I was a professional villain earlier on, so... Turns out, we're on Grommet Rock. These games really hate you? Well, this time it actually wasn't the game. It was just, I don't know. It was a ghost in the machine. I don't know what happened. Today is just cursed. Yeah, I already had a migraine. Already had the game die, and then... Oh my goodness. No more coasters, roller, planet, or otherwise. Well, this one, as I mentioned, this one hasn't had a problem. And actually, let's switch over to the game. Because as it died, I got the goal. We got the celebration and everything. As everything was dead and offline. As I was figuring out that it had died. This one does work. That issue was completely unrelated. But the other games, yes, cursed. We switched from 3 to this one because it did crash our whole machine as well. You breaking things again? Seemingly. I tried to play Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 at the start because Planet Coaster obviously killed our machine, so we switched to Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. That also killed our machine. And now we're on this one, which hasn't killed our machine, but we did just have the stream crash, but it wasn't related to this. I don't think so. Playing roller coasters make you a streamer roller coaster. It's a real roller coaster of emotions when on one of these. Oh, I get it. It's one of those prison breakout games, and you get 5 stars on Australia level. You can unlock Tasmania. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. If you break out enough times, and if it's like bad enough, then you unlock the next level, which is Tasmania. And then if you break out of there, then you unlock the next level, which is Sarah Island. And if you do that there, then you next level is Grommet Rock. But there's no further than Grommet Rock, because further than Grommet Rock would be the bottom of the ocean. There is nowhere smaller. You would just have to be in the sea. And they can't have a prison in this. Maybe they can. Maybe they like put you on an oil derrick or something. But they didn't have them back then, so. Did they? They probably did. I don't know. Just leave them on a one-man island to die in the end. Yeah. Eventually, just leave them on some patch of dirt in the middle of the ocean to just die. Clown's back. Yeah. The curse of the clown is back, sadly. It's infested the stream. Gotta spin the wheel. Let's do that, see what that is. Melee only! Hey! Okay, we're gonna spin that again, obviously. Cement shoes. Go full mafia on them. Go on, spin. Motivate me. Okay, you know what? I think that is definitely warranted. I think that's a good one. Let's just put our name into the score chart. There we go. We did it. We did do it though. So I'm gonna go back to the menu. I'll save it. And let's get some motivation happening. Seeing you play this makes me want to play it. Do it. It's a great game. I am tempted to switch this into the full Monday slot because we've tried so many things. We've had so many problems. Okay, hold on. I am gonna quit it for now, just because it's easy to reopen. And because it's got background noise and we need to be motivated. We can't be distracted. There's plenty of places to go after Grommet Rock. Space penal colonies. The one place untouched by capitalism. Nice! Alright, let's get some motivation and then we'll jump back into something. We don't have a whole lot of time left, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Is everyone ready? Find a cure. Find inner peace. Do the right thing. Cure a strange disease. Find excitement. Save a deity. Save Christmas. Follow your orders and satisfy your curiosity. We motivated now? Are we nice and motivated? I feel motivated. I'm going to save a deity and save Christmas all at once. Sounds great. Sounds great fun. Sounds fun. Melee only in Rollercoaster Tycoon. In the roller coaster, what is this? The Purge? Yeah, we could do that, definitely. No, we got the motivation instead. Just give them all weapons and make them fight for their right to survive. You can't use the roller coasters to kill your people. You have to pick them up and kill them. Melee only. This is actually one of the reasons. I was talking about this before. One of the reasons why I actually kind of want to just go back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 anyway is because we can yeet people into the ocean. You can't do that in 3 or Planet or any of the other ones. It's only in 2. Well, 1 and 2. Which makes it the best one there is. This is fact. Beard sparkles. I know what? The camera's like... The camera's super sparkly today, especially here. the sparkle is just going for it. I don't know what it is. I still don't know how to fix it. I mean, would that be a fix though? I feel like this is the optimal form. This is peak performance. You might not like it, but this is what peak performance is. I mean, the shirt's sparkly as well. I don't know, man. Maybe it's part of the clown curse. I don't know. We'll just embrace it at this stage. Save a deity? Surely they can save themselves. Well, I mean, I feel like if we're saving a deity, it's got to be like Skyrim deities, where they're kind of deities. Like they're more powerful than everyone else, but they're not like omniscient or anything necessarily. So we must save them, I guess. Melee only just have a laser tag place. What, have laser tag? But then everyone just goes around punching each other in the face because they can't use their guns because it's melee only. I'd be well up for that. That sounds like Black and White where you just grab people and yeet them. This is true, that does happen. It just does happen. Are you getting grace? I think I am. The shirt is super sparkly. It is, look. This one's the worst culprit for it because of all the different lines and the different contrasts and gradients and stuff. I think this is the worst culprit for it. But this part here, this part here for some reason, tonight, not usually, but tonight, is just super sparkly and I don't know why. Bruh. Melee only and laser tag would be fun. Gonna program glory kills into a laser tag game. Go the full assassination, just snap their neck, rip their skull out or something. Meanwhile, the parents are just looking on. What did you do to my son? Yeah, this is completely normal. So theoretically, we have like anywhere between 5 minutes and 2 hours left, knowing our streams, and it's not really enough time to start. I mean, we could theoretically start another scenario. We wouldn't really get anywhere in it. Or we could just chat. I don't know. I'm cooked. I don't want to end the stream yet because I'm enjoying just chilling and chatting. But I don't know. What do you guys feel like? What do you feel like doing or not doing? Fatality. That's my son. Not anymore, madam. Well, we gotta learn a toad. We can do that. Learn some more facts. Have we got any facts about Grommet Rock? Probably not. Alright, here we go. The average coach airline meal costs the airline $4. The average first class. Alright, we're gonna do this. It's fine. The average first class meal, $50. Why does it cost them? That does not sound right. Where are they buying these ingredients? Because okay, to be fair, I haven't been in first class before, but they cannot be that expensive, surely. Because usually expensive meals end up just being like slightly more premium quality stuff prepared in a much better way. No? Alright, anyway. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Wow. Oh, here we go. Oh, guys, before anyone leaves, we've got a way to combat the birds for the bird wars that we were talking about earlier. Over 10,000 birds a year die from smashing into windows. We could have just built windows. We could have beaten the emus.
That's my boy. No, my boy! Father, help!
We could have just built windows. That's my boy. My son! Nice. Fatality. Gonna head off. You guys have fun. No worries, Omega. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out. It was a pleasure to have you. I'm sorry for the curse. The clown curse continues. We're just not going to play any more games by Frontier, I think. I think that's the solution to our problems. Just not playing any more games by Frontier. They're the ones that keep crashing. A special weapon, glass? Yeah, just put Windows in. Easy. Microsoft Windows is pretty lethal. Just install Vista. Just install Vista everywhere around the world. Not only will that kill all of your subjects, but all of the birds as well. Double whammy. Easy. Easy clap. Ah, man, Vista. That was a trip, wasn't it? Anyone else have Vista? Is it... what I'm really asking is anyone else as old as I am? Frontier psychiatrist? Is that a thing? What's a frontier psychiatrist? 85% instrumental. It's a song by the Avalanches. Never heard of it until now. I skipped Vista. I mean, to be fair, I think most people did skip Vista, but there were some people that didn't, and we all laughed at them, and then also somehow still got punished for them existing while using Vista. It's like Windows ME, that was a classic. I did have that. I actually really... I don't know, for some reason I quite enjoyed ME. I was a lot younger at the time. I actually kind of liked ME, but it was obviously pretty unstable. And then Vista was a travesty. And then Windows 8 was god-awful. That thing was just disgusting. It wasn't even... I don't think it was even that it was unstable or anything. It was just disgusting. It made me want to throw up. And then, like, everything else in between was fine. Were you there when Don's Vista at the LAN took out the city's power? Oh yeah, I was there. I remember. That's still a meme these days on. I don't remember whose house it was at. It was at my house. It was at my house. Don brought his laptop with Vista on it and killed everything. I went XP to 7 to 10. Yeah, you have to just skip all the in-between ones because they're always garbage. Like 11, I think now. I don't know if people are just whinging because it's a new operating system and they have to upgrade, or if it's actually bad, but I think people have been complaining about it. I'll probably stay on 10 for a fair while, honestly. I figured it was you or the tribe. Yeah, no, I'm almost 100%. I remember it fairly vividly. We were in the garage at the house on Anarchy Road, and we were playing Command and Conquer Generals 0 Hour, and we were just about to... I was just about to launch 1,000 nukes into the stratosphere, or Scud Storms, I think. And Don's... everything just... all the power went out, and then we just blamed Don for it because he brought a laptop with Vista. Classic. Classic. Keep telling 11 to GF when it asks to update. Alright, to get stuff, yeah. Is it asking to update to Windows 11? Mine hasn't even asked to do that, and I don't want it to. Probably Scud Storms. Remember how annoying your GLA tactics were? You mean how effective? Man, GLA, so underrated. They were definitely the best civ in that game. That was so strong. But what happened earlier, Adam, before you were able to make it to the stream, when we had to change game between Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 back to 2. So the whole thing crashed. The whole thing just went kaput, and we had to reboot the whole machine. And as it was rebooting, it got back to the start screen, and then that's when I'd been specifically telling it not to update for quite some time. And that is when it decided to do its updates. It's like, you know what? You know what would be a great time to run some updates? Right about now. Right about now, in the middle of the clown curse, let's just roll out those updates that you specifically did not ask for and delayed specifically for some time now. Let's do them right now. Bloody automatic updates are the worst. Remember chasing Chris around the map for ages, trying to stomp him out one time, and the game ended up dying before anyone won? Yeah. Yep. I mean, I remember some legendary games between Chris and I. I think I don't know if he did, but I definitely ended up having to be chosen a random civ, because otherwise I would probably play too well, and I ended up, also I just wanted to do it for the meme as well. But I ended up getting picked the Chinese, which is like my least, like I'm not very good at the Chinese at all. I'm really good at GLA and I'm pretty good at the USA, but I ended up having Chinese. And I just remember him being the laser general, so he got like the easy card because the laser general is so OP. And I just remember on several occasions, instead of nuking his base, because I was under severe threat of my life, I had to nuke his attacking force. I nuked like 40 tanks at once just to survive. And he was just... And then I remember another one where he was the GLA stealth general and he had just bases everywhere and I was just chucking down scuds all over the map to try and find him eventually. That was some good times. I've had so many updates right after it crashes. Feels like it crashes just to force the update in. Honestly, I would not put it past Windows. I would not at all be surprised if it was just like, you're not doing the update. Well, now we're going to crash the whole machine so that when it reboots up, it won't give you the choice. You have to update now. It would not surprise me. My OS has asked me 2 to 3 times now to upgrade to 11. I really hope it's not like the way that it asks you to do updates, like just your normal security or whatever, just your normal updates, because eventually, no matter how many times you put that off, and no matter how much you want to put off those updates, it will eventually force you into those updates. It never used to be like that. Back in like, I think even like Windows 8 and 8.1 and stuff, I'm pretty sure you never had to actually do the updates. I'm pretty sure you could either leave it on auto if you wanted, or you could have it not auto and just tell it not to, and it just wouldn't do them. But then sometime around Windows 10, I think because Apple was doing this so brutally as well, Windows just started saying, nope, eventually you will do the updates whether you like it or not. And they just started doing updates, whether you told them not to or otherwise. Maybe it thinks you need to update to fix the crash. Like, I appreciate the thought, but that isn't the problem. Thanks, Windows. Yeah. Not related, but thanks, Windows. Thanks for that. If it was the problem, doing an update to fix it would be great. But when the crash is from other software updates, Windows Update isn't going to fix the issue. Isn't going to be the issue. Yeah. I mean, I've never had a problem that has been fixed by... well, certainly a Windows update. But because you get this all the time when you need to troubleshoot a problem with a game, right? The first couple steps, they always say, and yes, they need to be done. I get it. But the first 2 steps that need to be done, that they always say, and I have literally never once in my entire life had it resolve a problem. Make sure your Windows is updated. Make sure your graphic drivers are updated. I have literally never, not once in my 30 years on this earth, have ever had updating my Windows drivers or updating my graphics drivers had ever had it fix a problem. Never. Not once. Maybe I've been lucky for 30 years. But I've literally not once had it actually fix a problem. So every time I see it, I'm just like, when I've like got a problem, and it's usually like a fairly unique problem as well, I see it and I'm just like, oh! I know that you have to say that. And I know that people don't do that. And I know that it can fix some problems. But it's never happened to me. Not once. They'll always say update and turn it off and on again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've had the turn it off and on again too many times. I know that's like a classic IT thing. I think it's just, I think a lot of people end up just not including it because you'll probably have already done it, I guess. But certainly the do the updates things, it's just, I get it, but it's never happened. It's never happened for me. I think I've had it fix things before, but rarely. Yeah. No, I don't recall a single time where I've ever done updates and it's fixed anything. Broken things? Yes. Fixed things? Don't think so. Sometimes I'll find some obscure hotfix that isn't part of a Windows update. Yeah. Yeah. Jonathan Frank's voice. It never happened. That didn't happen. Never happened. Man, we were talking about Jonathan Frakes before. He's 70! Not again! Not like this! He can't be 70. He can't be. The other day I had Google Photos refusing to sync my photos from my phone. I did a phone reboot and, reboot and nothing changed. But when I disabled and re-enabled sync, it worked again. Yeah. That sounds about right. Total fabrication. So Patrick Stewart is 82. Yeah, this is what we were talking about. We were literally talking about that, not at the start of the stream, but toward, like, earlier in the stream, just before you arrived. We were saying that, somebody brought up the fact that, someone from Lance, or whoever, well, I'm not sure what his name was, but he's in Destiny, and he was in John Wick, and he's in a few other things. The Wire he was in. He passed away recently. Either yesterday or the day before or something like that. Maybe it was even today, I'm not sure. And then we got down a tangent road of how old some of these other people are. Because he died at 60 and I was like, wow, that's like, feels like it's way too early for someone to be passing away. And then ended up on the, you know, I'll be actually sad. I didn't really know anything he was in specifically, so it's like, you know, it's still sad, but I didn't really know any of his stuff that much. But then, you know, just thinking that he was 60, and then I was like, Patrick Stewart's like 82, Jonathan Frakes is 70. Like, a lot of these other people that have actually been so integral even, in shaping me as a person and through my growing up over the years, and still to this day, are like much older than that. And they're still alive, but for how long? Or how long? Anyway, we don't need to revisit that. We don't need to revisit that rabbit hole. That was a bit sad, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna real quick, I'm gonna pull up my Discord. I've gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Put this on the other screen real quick, so I can see that. Because obviously...
Hello there.
Hey Pete! Welcome to the end of the stream, how you doing? You have arrived at the Clown Curse stream. How are you? He was in Vox Machina? Machina? Don't know what that is. I didn't see that. Yeah, the guy who played Lieutenant Pavel Shekov in Star Trek Reboot died at 27. That's right, he did, didn't he? He was crushed by his own car. Yeah, that's right, I remember that. I didn't really like the reboot, but... You know, it's still really sad. That sucks. Age is no indication. Positivity. He will live to 1,000! He will live on! Thank you, Pete, for the sexy hydration. Let's do that. Wow, wow. Death is coming. Death is here. Please no. Not like this. Not a nice way to go either. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Being crushed by a car. So I was just gonna check. You post the Bird War one. Lost a war to Turkey. Classic. I was gonna check what the votes were at. Yeah, so it looks like we'll be playing Far Cry 1, which I'm super down for. That actually sounds really fun. I've been wanting to play that for a little while. Seems like we'll be playing that on the Friday, in between stream, like when Aaron's able to be in the streams. Yeah. Why does it say I'm streaming Planet Coaster? Did I not change? Why does Discord say I'm streaming Planet Coaster? I don't even have Planet Coaster open. I haven't for ages. What? Weird. Death is coming. Death is here. Death is outside. There is no escape. Who's that knocking at the door? Death. It's set to retro though? Yeah, exactly. It's set on retro. But when I look in Discord, it says streaming Planet... Oh, no, I've just reread it. Streaming Planet Coaster nuked my PC. Okay, it's just the way that it... That's why. I guess because the title is Planet Coaster nuked my PC. Yeah, I just misread it. It doesn't actually say the name of what I'm playing. Because it says streaming Planet Coaster ... because that's where the screen ends. So I just got confused. Anyway, long and the short of it is... Friday we're going to be starting Far Cry 1, which I'm keen for. I reckon that should be fun. I think that poll is pretty much rounded up, so that's what we'll end up doing. When Aaron is back, we will still be trying to finish Halo Infinite, so there will be a bit of back and forth, just so people are aware of that. But the plan will be Far Cry 1. And Monday, we have to figure out what we're going to do. There's a couple options. We could take the Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 slot that we have on the Wednesday and put it on the Monday so that we just go through the main sort of campaign missions, campaign scenarios on the Monday so that we just like focus on that. Or we could choose the next best voted one, which was Parkitect, which again we have been wanting to do for, I have been wanting to do for a little while, but haven't had a slot for it. Or we could just go back to City Skylines, which actually I'm also really, really psyched for. A lot to do with the fact that we have raiding party! God damn it! God damn it! Hello Raiders, welcome in, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Suffer, how are you? Thank you for the raid. I think we have to like start something now, no? How you guys doing? Can we get a shout out for Mr. Suffer? Worst timing ever? Bruh. It's fine. Let's just look, I'm cooked anyway. Let's start the next one, shall we? Who is Katie? I still don't know who Katie is. Let's go this one. Switch over.
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries.
Is it gonna...
Came all the way from Valenwood.
Start the game already! Well, we were about to wrap up, but since you guys have jumped in, How you doing? How's everyone feeling? We were playing some of this, some Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. Before that, we were playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. It destroyed our computer as well, so we went back to the old classic, and we're playing this. I didn't actually read what that said. But welcome in. What am I doing? Does anyone know how to play this game? What did it actually say? You have to have 10 different types of roller coasters operating in your park, each with an excitement value of at least 6. Okay, that's not a time limit. That's fine. We can do that. We can just, like, ignore that until the very end. Is this lava? Looks like it. So, we're going to start with the traditional Isaac Park, which is ignoring everything we're supposed to do and building a merry-go-round. Delightful. The floor is lava expert edition. We definitely need to have a moment in this this level where we end up launching. Oh no, I don't want that first actually. Where we end up launching a bunch of the patrons straight into the lava. That's the way you do it.
All hail the great and mighty log.
Yeah. So how's your stream? How's your stream? Also, welcome Raiders. My name's Isaac. I'm a variety streamer. I do different things throughout the week. At the moment, I'm obviously playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, or Open Rollercoaster Tycoon. We've played a little bit of this in the past, and we're going to continue playing some more of it. But we also play things like, we played some Open TTD. We recently finished that up. We played some City Skylines. We're currently playing some Skyrim. A few different things like House Flipper. A bunch of different things on the Wednesday. We started Mass Effect, which has been great. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And then we're about to start Far Cry 1 on the Friday, which I'm looking forward to, because it's been a long time since I played that, and I think that could be quite fun. Let's suck it away. Let's spin that. Instantly a waste of money. Good job, Isaac. If you stick around, you will come to learn that there is just the most professional stream that you'll ever see right here. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. Just need to check if that is time sensitive.
So good at games.
Yep. And we'll open that up. But yeah, I don't know if any of the raiders are still here, but I hope you guys had a good stream. And we're going to build the Enterprise. Are these all free? No, they're not. Okay, good. This game has a habit of building things and making them free. And it's very inconvenient when I need to earn money. Makes things a little bit awkward. Let's do one of these towers, shall we? I gotta go for today. Have a good rest. Have a good rest soon. No worries, Nazrin. It's always a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for hanging out, especially through the technical problems at the start. And yeah, we'll see you in another stream. Let's just go like that. Exit here. So yeah, we're basically going to build our industry up in this one, and then, oh, there we go. And then later on, we'll worry about actually building the roller coasters. We just need to make sure we have an income first. Bobsleigh coaster? There's a bobsleigh coaster? Ghost train. Oh my goodness, that thing's big. We don't want that right now. What is that? A lift. straight up lift. It's just lava. That's great. Adam, why would you do this? Why would you make me remember Dead Space 3? We've done so much since then. We've done our best to try and forget the travesties that we saw and we faced and we went through in the Dead Space 3 debacle. And you go ahead and bring it up every goddamn time. Is it just because of this lava and because of the flames that you want to see the flames? Why? Did you finish Dead Space 3? Yes, we did. Check the games list and it isn't on there anyway. Really? I swear I moved it to the completed list. I mean, it was one that we sort of just added in out of nowhere. Like, we didn't have it planned to play originally. So it could just be that it was never on the list initially and then we didn't bother to add it because of the PTSD we suffered playing it. That could be it. Alright, let's get that one in. Get all the shops down. We don't want too many shops though. I think I'm going to leave it there for the shops. Fix it now. I'm updating the list to include games we tried and didn't work out. That is a good idea. So that we can, not only other people can know that, but so I can also remember. I mean, I'm pretty likely to remember, but if somebody asks, I can be like, yep, look at the, look at the list. We've tried it. It didn't work. Oh, we don't have enough money? Okay, there we go. Oh, except I think I need to... I think I need to get rid of that one, otherwise it's going to be weird. Ah, I'm doing it all wrong. Okay, this needs to go like that. And then it can just... It's too expensive. It just precariously... Guys, come on, give me more money. Where's my money? Let's just speed up a bit. Just need the money to finish the footpaths, come on. Oh, we're in deficit. Well, that worked out, didn't it? That worked out for the best. Give me 20 bucks! Okay, we did it. Now we just need one of these. Oh, it has to be this though. 17. Oh, we're $100 in deficit. So because I was updating the list and noticed the game was missing, I figured I better use the channel redemption. Oh, I see. That's why you tortured me. It makes sense now. Checks out. Come on! I just want to add this one path. That's it. Oh, and then we went into deficit even more. Oh, there we go. Did it. Alright, let's open this. Open this. Okay, there we go. I think that's where we'll wrap it up, especially since I think the Raiders were all going to bed as well, potentially, or at least I'm not sure if they're sticking around too much. So we were about to end anyway. So let's start the wrap up. I think that should have saved it. Yeah, we're good. We'll go back out to the menu. Can I quit? There we go. Yeah. We were at the end anyway. They're half gone. Some seem to still be here. Well, I appreciate any raiders that are still here. We were about to wrap up when we got the raid anyway. I hope you guys had fun in your stream, and thanks again, Mr. Suffer, for the raid. Yeah, especially if you are new here. I mentioned it before, but I'll quickly run through specifically what's coming up. I am a variety streamer. I do different things throughout the week. Mondays at the moment is a bit up in the air. I'm thinking we've tried Planet Coaster, we've tried Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. They've both crashed. We were playing some Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 today because we were currently already playing that on the Wednesday at different intervals. But I don't know exactly what we're going to do on the Monday. We might do either Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, moving on to the Tuesday on the Monday, or we could do City Skylines, or we could pick something else, Park Attack or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to figure that out. Tuesday, though, we're currently doing Skyrim. We're very close to starting our actual main quest on that. We've done quite a lot of leveling, and we're very close to actually starting playing the game properly. Wednesday, we're going to be playing The Sims 4, which is going to be great fun. We're starting a murder house. We've already got our first victim. We've painted there before, and then we just have to wait for them to die, and then we can paint thereafter. And then we've got Thursday, we're playing some Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where we're only about 2 streams in, I think, in the first Mass Effect. That's been a lot of fun. Last time we were forced to do a lot of melee only challenge, so we had to punch our way through big robots, and we died a lot. We punched a boss to death though, which was great. And then Friday we're going to be starting, I think we're going to be starting Far Cry 1. The OG. We do also have a co-stream that we do with a fellow streamer of Halo Infinite, the co-op campaign of that, but currently he's away for next week, I think, and I think he'll be back after that, but then he won't be back after. It's going to be a little bit, there might be a little bit of back and forwards, but those are the games we're currently playing. And yeah, and we don't stream over the weekend. I'll be at a games night tomorrow, so I'll be late to stream. Enjoy your alchemy. No worries at all. It's going to be a bit of a grind anyway, so you shouldn't miss too much. We'll get some of the grinding done, and then we might either that stream or the stream after be able to actually start the main quest. Who'd have thought it? We already faced Madame de Big Booba. Yeah. Deanna Tits. Troy. We punched her to death. It was great. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Who are we gonna raid? We've got Ed. He's playing Super Mario 64, which would be fitting for a retro. Or Quali is just chatting. Those are the 2 people we have online at the moment. Because it was a Pathfinder week, my mum wants to do board games on Tuesday. Also, Wednesday mornings is our Halo co-op in the morning. Yes, yes. I'm assuming we're all still on for that. Should be good. Looking forward to that. We're starting Halo 4, I think, because we just finished 3, didn't we? So that should be fun. Yeah, it's some good games. Yeah, no, it's completely understandable. Yeah, I think we will raid. Let's raid Folly. Train up in the morning. Halo co-op in the morning. Got him. Alright, let's raid Quali. Everyone stick around, especially if you haven't been on a raid to a Quali stream before. She's a very delightful fellow Australian streamer who plays all sorts of different things as well. She's been playing some Hogwarts Legacy recently, and I think that's mainly what she's been playing. I was trying to think if she plays something else as well, but she's mainly been playing that. So get on into the raid. Drop a follow before you go if you enjoyed the part that you were stuck around for. If not, I'm not your dad. Do what you want. Yeah, enjoy the raid. Thanks for watching. I'll see you either tomorrow for some Skyrim or next week for... We'll find out. We will find out. Bye-bye.